Hey everybody! So I know I haven't been making videos as much, and I have excuses, but I don't figure they're important. It's frustrating because I do want to be making videos, but I keep running into roadblocks, and I don't invest enough time or energy into any of this to figure out how to solve those roadblocks. Um, but whatever. So I've been in Korea over a year now. I passed the year mark a couple weeks ago and didn't really do anything that exciting to celebrate. But I was thinking about it and looking back at my vlog videos from back when I first got here last year and kind of made a what I've learned list for the time that I've spent in Korea so far. So, the first thing I learned in this country is that I'm not gonna fit in, and that's okay. When I first came here, I had it not in my mind. I didn't think I was going to fit in, but I thought that I needed to really try to fit in, to make everybody comfortable, and to do things, as much like Koreans as I can. And what I've realized is that I can do that, and it's nice to do that, but I shouldn't necessarily expect to be recognized or accepted because I'm doing those things. I'm not gonna fit in. I'm not gonna fit in with the Koreans because I'm not Korean, and I'm not necessarily gonna fit in with my foreign coworkers because I am radically different from them, and that's okay. Um, that's okay. Number two that I learned was that I can do fun things and not feel guilty about it. Back in America, my life was really depressing a lot of the times because anytime I had the opportunity to do anything fun, I had to feel guilty about it. I didn't have the money to be doing the fun things that I was doing. I didn't have the money to be going to the festivals, but I still went. I didn't have the money to go to theme parks, but I still went. And so I would go and do things for fun, but I still felt guilty about it. Here, I have no reason to feel guilty about doing these fun things. Yes, I still have a lot of debt, but I am actively paying on that debt. I spend so much money on paying off my debt while I've been here that when I go to do fun things, I shouldn't be feeling guilty about it. So I can do fun things. Um, Number three that I learned was I can handle things a lot better than I give myself credit for. When I think about myself and describe myself, and when other people sometimes describe me, I'm a very high strung person. I worry a lot, and I get really, really overwhelmed. But one thing that I've learned since coming here is that I am actually a much stronger person when it comes to these things than I sometimes give myself credit for. I deal with these situations a lot better than I would have thought probably that I could have done it. Um, I've been It's definitely been challenged while I've been here. I've been overwhelmed here more times, and for more serious reasons than I have back home, just because there are so many more things that could be stressful here. But I'm getting better at dealing with it, so that's awesome. And number four that I've learned since I've been in Korea is that loneliness is not a weakness, but a sign of love. And when I wrote that, it felt really cheesy. But I've been thinking about it and I figured it out because I get lonely when I'm here, but not necessarily like I miss being around people. Because it wasn't like I was really around people all that much when I was back home. In that respect, my life hasn't changed that much. But what I realized was that back home, when I was around people, I was around a very specific, it was the people that I really love and I really miss and really wanted to be a part of my life. And so when I'm here and I'm lonely, it's not that I'm lonely, I can't, live by myself. It's not this sign of weakness that I kept thinking of it. It's not the whole I have to be around people to survive. That's not it at all. It's the fact that I am missing these specific people and these specific social groups that I had back home that I loved a lot and that aren't here. So loneliness is not a weakness. It is a sign of love for all of you that I am missing. And number five that I learned was that I'm good at my job. Um, I love little kids. I loved little kids before I got here. I went to school to teach English to people that don't speak English. But that's, when I came over here, it's not like I was the most confident person in the world. I was kind of nervous. Um, and I wasn't quite sure how it was going to go down, what kind of teacher I would be, whether or not I would be completely effective, but I'm really good at teaching small children things in English. So that makes me feel really good about myself. That's all I've got for today. Just wanted to share some of that with you. I'm sick. I don't know if you could tell that I can't breathe through my nose at all right now. But yeah, maybe I'll start vlogging some more. Maybe if you leave something in the comments, I might be motivated. So, okay. Thanks for watching. Bye.